Hello and welcome to part 3 of the abandoned website Iceberg. We're going even deeper this time, and once again I'm experiencing these for the first time on camera with you, for your enjoyment and mine. So without saying any more, let's see what the first website has to offer. Okay, first up we have this website from 1994, fogcam.org. Let's see. The world's oldest webcam, live in San Francisco since 1994. Is this live right now? Oh, I guess it is. Now we're viewing this at 10:15 UK time, and it's 2:15 a.m. in the morning in San Francisco. So we're not going to see anything, and if we do see anything, it's going to be crazy. So it looks like Frogcam was a student project from the San Francisco State University, and it's the oldest continuously operating webcam. Pretty crazy that this has been continuous since 1994. Updates every 20 seconds. I'm guessing we're just working on a still image that's updated every 20 seconds. According to Wikipedia, it confirms oldest webcam. Okay. Well, that looks like what it is. Maybe I'll check back at in the evening in the UK time so we can actually see if there's anything going on. But yeah, the world's oldest webcam. So Fogcam was put up in 1994 by Dan Wong and Jeff Schwartz, who were master's students at San Francisco University, and this was part of their master's project, basically. It's a site into the 90s when the internet was, pre-commercial, and there was just these fun websites that really didn't serve much of a purpose. But the guy's idea was it's a window into life at the university that anyone can access from all around the world. In 2019, it was said that the website was going to be shut down due to difficulties finding locations for the camera, but it was seen as an important part of history. Being the world's oldest, longest running webcam, they decided to step in, give it some funding and keep it running. I went back on at a more appropriate time, and this is what you can expect to see on the webcam during day-to-day life for university students at San Francisco State University. Okay, next up, we might be getting a bit weirder with catholicapologetics.info. A Catholic apologist, is this someone that's, I don't actually really know what this is. Apologetics. Is it someone that's sorry about being Catholic? I guess I'm about to find out. Welcome to the most comprehensive Catholic apologist website on the net that gives answers to many questions about religion and spirituality while having a vast amount of helpful resources. General topics include the church, morality, apologetics, sacred scripture, modern problems, evolution, modernism, Freemasonry. Ooh, this is very cult-like. Well, they have a mailing list. And again, like all these other websites we're visiting, there's a very old, 90s vibe to the site. Apologetics comes from the Greek word apologia, which means to give a defense. Okay, so they're defending Catholicism. They have an active Facebook page with 11,000 followers, which is very active. They're posting even an hour ago. Okay. Let's have a look around. Modern problems, Freemasonry. I'm drawn to Freemasonry. Apologetics, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism. Let's see what they're saying about Islam. Is Islam genuine? The age-old question. Okay, the Quran versus the Bible. It just seems like this might be a website of these are all articles. Oh God, there's lots of information on this website then about religion, and it seems like specifically Catholicism, these people are teaching Catholicism and they're not apologizing for it. They're defending it, and they're going to compare it to other religions and possibly, I won't say fight against other religions, but argue their point forward. So Freemasonry, what does Freemasonry have to do with the Catholic Church? Oh, exposing the Illuminati. Is this what we're going to YouTube. Okay. So catholicapologetics.info is run by a small group of Catholic apologists who say they operate as a non-profit for the name of God. And they basically teach a version of Catholicism that is pre-Vatican. So a lot of these ideas are very old school, original Catholic thinking that by today's standards are maybe seen as out of date, but even by a few hundred years ago's standards may even be seen as out of date. As an example here, if I navigate to the evolution and atheism page, we see articles that read, "Why is evolution false?" why evolution is impossible, and we can go to modern problems, current errors, and we see articles like the global warming scam. What else have we got here? The problems with rock and roll and the problems with Harry Potter. Who's behind the UFO phenomenon? Feminism, the anti-Mary. So I'm sure just from some of these articles, I don't even have to go in and read them. I'm sure you can get an idea of the type of people that are behind this site. But I am interested in the problems with Harry Potter, so maybe I will read this one and let you know why Harry Potter is such a problem. Unfortunately, I couldn't access why Harry Potter is bad, but I did just find out why rock and roll is bad. Apparently, Led Zeppelin is satanic, and it creates a culture of a satanic youth movement around the world. And the article actually repels people from listening to rock. He said you should condemn it, never listen to it, even soft forms of rock. And at the end of the article here, we have a plea to God and the Virgin Mary to rid us of rock and roll from this world. Some other great articles you can find on this website are about some of the Catholic teachings on abortion and the drama of abortion. Very dramatic subject. Some things on sodomy here, homosexuality, help for homosexuals. This is not something I need myself, but perhaps a link to Pray the Gay Away website in case, anyone did need help with that kind of thing. And the death penalty. Are Catholics against the death penalty? I think they are, right? But yeah, just from scrolling through, especially those last 3 links I just clicked on, you get the idea. Next on our list is a site called dolekemp96.org, and it's from 1996. So, again, to the archive. Okay, so using the Wayback Machine, we made it to dolekemp96.org. Now, I'm guessing it is a real campaign. It seems like a real campaign here about the team. I'm guessing these were 2 American politicians that ran against Clinton, and I don't know who Clinton's vice was at the time, but we can check the Dole family. But I don't know these guys. I've never really heard of them. But I guess if I wanted to hear about them, I can find out all about them on Dole and Kemp. How did I miss Dole Interactive, where we can play games and do trivia, apparently? We have to play one of these games. We can send a postcard, crossword puzzles. Oh, should we do trivia? Oh, I can't play the trivia quiz. I was really looking forward to coming on the interactive section of the website and playing the trivia quiz. And we can't even do the crossword. Okay, so it looks like much of this website is dead. Or on wayback.com, but whatever. I was looking forward to doing the trivia quiz on the interactive part of the site here, but it looks like it's not allowed. But we can still download the wallpapers. I wonder if anyone is still rocking the Dole and Kemp wallpapers to this day. So Bob Dole and Jack Kemp were indeed the Republican opposition against Bill Clinton and Al Gore in the '96 presidential election. They made this website, and it's one of the first websites ever created for a presidential campaign. Famously, during the debates, Dole said the website was called www.dolekemp.org. He missed the dot. And many people, being the 90s, didn't know they should put that dot before the org. So most people couldn't actually get on the site, and they were just greeted with an error. You can find things like postcards and downloadable wallpapers on the website, and there was even trivia games and quizzes, but unfortunately I couldn't play these. And the website's kept up by 4presidents.org as a historical artifact. Like most of these websites we're seeing, they're kept up by someone as a mark of history. We go to the museums nowadays and see aspects of history, but the internet is a great place to store history, and this is one of those artifacts. Okay, next up we have Khan.com. Again, to the archive. Okay, let's try again. But the 2nd of January, I could get this website, so Khan.com. Everyone. Do we have sound? You want to hear this? Is this it? It's a website that hosts a 2-second long video of this dude, assuming his name is Khan, screaming. Great. So Con.com, created in 2003, can be seen as a very, very early meme. Now, I didn't know this. I'm more of a Star Wars guy myself. This is Captain Kirk from Star Trek II, and he's enraged at the bad guy Khan, and he screams his name, Khan, in anger and rage. And apparently it's been a long-running joke for sci-fi fans on the internet for many years, and in 2003, someone basically coined this and created a website with the 2-second loop on it. Next up, we have a site called animanga.com. I'm guessing it's going to be some kind of manga. Animanga sales shop. Oh my goodness. Someone. Armitage 3. Cutie Honey. I am not really an anime or a manga fan at all. But I'm guessing it's an archive of many manga characters. I'm going to guess that's what this is. List by anime. Okay, one anime that I have seen. What one did I watch? Death Note. I think I've seen. My brother used to like Dragon Ball Z. All right, well, I'm guessing this is, if you're a manga fan, you can buy prints of these guys from Animanga services. Now, this doesn't really mean anything to me. There's fan art. People can upload their art, perhaps, and you can buy. How often are people uploading these? Some of these are pretty cool, actually. I don't get what a cell is. What's a cell? Am I being dumb? A cell? Is it an anime thing? Oh, okay. Some of it can be a little bit risky, right? It's got that kind of weird... I don't quite know how to describe it, but, you know, often guys that are deep into anime and manga, you know, they like this side of it too. I'm not judging. I mean, sure, I guess it's nice to look at. But I don't get it personally. But that's enough talking about weird manga. So Animanga was created in 96 by a Swiss man, Jan Stettler. He basically wanted to create a site that documented as much anime and manga information as possible, sort of like a database for anime and manga characters. Today, the site still runs, and as you saw, you can just buy loads of different artwork pieces by fans that have been uploaded to the site. The site still runs and is regularly updated, but it's kept its original nostalgic 90s look to it. Next up, we have worldofnintendo.com. Now, Nintendo, I know what that is. I'm guessing it's going to be very similar to Animanga, but for Nintendo, right? It's a database of different Nintendo characters and Nintendo games. Or we can play Java version of Nintendo games. That would be crazy. Pokemon, is it Nintendo? I thought it was Sega. Have I been lied to? Okay, so it's all the different Pokemon games here, and it looks like there's tips and codes for the game. Which one did I used to play? Gold and Silver? I think I used to play Gold and Silver. Red and Blue as well. Yeah, Red and Blue. Maybe Red and Blue here. See if I remember any of these tips and codes. Oh my god. Okay, so it looks like as you play through games made by Nintendo, you can use this website to find different tips, rare finds in the game. This is old school. I remember visiting websites like this for other games. There were certain games where you could do a cheat code in the controller where you enter a certain button combination and you'd unblock a special character or something. And you used to have to find websites like this to find out those cheat codes. Can we play a game? Match the images. 12 Pokemon. There are 12 Pokemon to match. Click on the images to open. Each will be different. Okay. The match game. Oh, it's still loading. We might need to be a little patient. Fun stuff. We love fun stuff. Oh my god. Create a character. Game Boy character. Let's create a Pokemon. Okay, these are people's created Pokemons. I'm not going to create a Pokemon. I thought I would be able to like build a character with like put a different head on him and perhaps a different body and different legs. I'm more of a Street Fighter man than a Mortal Kombat man as well, personally. Haven't played those games in many years though. Many years. Okay. All things Nintendo. worldofnintendo.com. So as predicted, World of Nintendo is not affiliated with Nintendo, and it's a completely fan-run site archiving some of the classic Nintendo games. And just to clean up as well, Pokemon is its kind of own original entity that exists on Nintendo consoles. It's partly owned by the Nintendo company, but Sega has nothing to do with it. That was blasphemy, and Pokemon operates as its own entity. Okay, the next one I'm really excited for. I saw this on the list and I just couldn't wait to visit. Things my girlfriend and I have argued about.com. Pretty self-explanatory, I think, here. We have Margaret. Oh my goodness me, Margaret. Poor Margaret. From the German Margaret, meaning to be dangerously insane. Okay, this guy doesn't like his girlfriend. Nothing keeps a relationship alive and on its toes as much as a lively debate. Fortunate then that my girlfriend and I agree on absolutely nothing at all. Combine utter polar disagreement on everything, ever, with the fact that I am a textbook only child and she is a violent psychopath, and we're warming up. Then factor in my being English, and while she is German, which not only makes each one of us personally and absolutely responsible for the history and the social and cultural mores of our respective countries, but also opens up a whole field of sub-arguments grounded in grammatical and semantic disputes, and well, just try saying anything and walking away. What the hell? Okay, examples. Okie dokie. Some things that they've argued about. The way one should cut kiwi fruit in half and its length and across the middle. Okay, I'm going to go completely against both of them here. When I eat a kiwi, I wash it. You've got to leave it at room temperature for a little bit if they're being stored in the fridge. And then you just eat it. Eat the skin. The skin's the best part. It's the best part for you. It looks a bit furry, but trust me, the texture is not that bad. If you eat kiwis, next time you eat a kiwi, just eat it like you would eat an apple, for example. Okay, leaving the kitchen door open 3 times a day. That one, minimum. Okay. Best way to hang up washing. Okay. These are good standard couple arguments, I think. How to pronounce the firstborn's name. Firstborn's name is Jonathan. Then that was settled. Okay. Where to sit in the cinema on occasions when we A, manage to agree to go to the cinema together, and B, go to see the same film once we're there. No, really. Whether cutting our son's hair comes under the money saving skill or therapy in the making. This guy has a deep gripe against his girlfriend here. Okay, one of my favorites. She really overreacts whenever she catches me wearing her underwear. Okay, dude. Okay, so it looks like this guy would update this as the arguments were happening. I've just come across a thing happened at this point which nearly stopped me updating this page ever again. You can read about it by clicking your mouse on these words you're reading now. The Mail on Sunday thing. Just to summarize here, the Mail on Sunday, which is a British paper, offered the guy who created this page £800 to make an article in the paper about the website. Now, he regretfully had to decline for personal reasons, and later on Sunday, the paper published an article changing his name and changing some of the words slightly. He contacted them and basically was like, what the hell have you done? You've plagiarized my work. And it was a bit of a grey area at the time because things posted on the internet, were they protected by copyright laws? People didn't really know, but it turns out the paper actually had to pay him compensation, and they apologized. So it was a big win for early internet creativity versus already ingrained media establishments. These arguments go on forever. This guy was very consistent in updating the internet with every argument he had with his girlfriend. You can just see I'm scrolling through here and the arguments don't stop. I kind of just want to see what happens at the end. And notice as I go on, the entrances get longer and longer and longer. Here we go. The last one is very long. I'm guessing this is the final straw that broke the camel's back. Am I right? The site was started in 2001 by an author, Mill Millington, English man who had a German girlfriend who wrote humorous takes on arguments that he had with his girlfriend. The post went so viral, he ended up getting a comic book series and even publishing books just weeks and months after the website was originally posted. His books are a very self-help style with that English dry, witty humor aspect. The first book being appropriately called Things My Girlfriend and I Have Argued About. And then he has follow-on books called A Certain Chemistry, Love and Other Near-Death Experiences, and Instructions for Living Someone Else's Life being one of the most popular. You'll probably be happy to hear that Mill and Margaret are indeed still together, happily, and have 2 children. So, despite them not agreeing on how to cut a kiwi, they managed to look past it and stay together. Next up, we have hiking.com.hk. I myself enjoy hiking, so perhaps I'll be able to use this website to find some hiking routes. I was going to say maybe the HK means Hong Kong, and I got a feeling that that is correct. Okay, GPS track log is in English, but everything else... Okay, I'm going to guess this is a website with hike routes for Explorer Spirit, Caves and Rocks. Hiking routes for people in Hong Kong. Let's click this one because it's got a lot of posts. And I can't read it. So, yeah, if you can read Mandarin Chinese and you're going hiking in Hong Kong, I'm gonna suggest hiking.com.hk. Unfortunately, I don't read Chinese, so I couldn't read that website, and I said Mandarin, but it's not. It's actually in Cantonese. So if you can read Cantonese and you're going to Hong Kong to do some hiking, it's the website for you. It's literally what it is. It's a forum for people that enjoy hiking in Hong Kong, and they can share information on certain hikes, whether you're doing perhaps a 5-day hike or day hikes. There's plenty of options for you on hiking.com.hk. Next up, from the year 2000, we have 04.jp.org. Is JP going to be Japan? Is it going to be another website we can't read? The best viewed with Netscape Navigator 4 or Explorer Plus 4. Is this a game? Can we move around? It looks like it's going to be a game. Guest book. Let's go in the guest book. Should we... I don't really want to leave my name in the guest book. Okay. I'm really confused what this is. There's something to do with Japan on here. I see the word Japan. BBS. What is BBS? Okay, people were posting on Christmas Day. Pretty cool. Please write. So, is this a forum? Hello from the UK. I was wondering whether I could use your font for a video game I'm making. Many thanks. What happened to all your wallpapers? Okay. Well, it seems like there's not really much going on here, but maybe the about page. I'll be able to find out about it from the about page. If you can read it, you know. So I've just navigated back to the website, and it seems like we get like a different image every time we come on. And they're a collection of wallpapers. Maybe these are the wallpapers that people thought about. Some cool illustrations. It has that like Japanese style about it. A really 8-bit video game style as well. This one's animated. No, it's not. Oh, it's slightly. This guy's kind of moving. I'm wondering if they're all meant to be fully animated and I'm not seeing it properly. But it seems like this website is literally just a forum here for people to update as and when they like. Scrolling through the forum for a little while, it's hard to tell what exactly is going on this website, but it looks like that's all it is. It's a forum, but a lot of people's posts describe downloading wallpapers and downloading fonts to use on their video games or web series or websites. So yeah, I'm kind of in the dark about this, but I think it's some kind of Japanese forum, which has actually got a lot of English users posting on there too. Thanks for watching part 3. If you subscribe, then part 4 will be out next week, so you'll be able to catch that one. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.